Self-gender identification sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? It means that transgender people can identify as their chosen gender without having to go through the humiliation of getting a medical diagnosis. Some gender-critical people have suggested that men could exploit self-ID to gain access to female-only spaces or act out some kind of sexual fantasy dressed as a woman. This is ridiculous, you TERF bigots. It would never happen. Except it already has. In Canada, the latest example is a teacher who's biologically male but self-identifies as trans, calls themselves Kayla Lemieux, and is coming into school in massive prosthetic breasts, with school children reporting that they feel uncomfortable. Yeah, no shit, she looks like a cross between Gaza on a night out and this Chinese fire hydrant. I'm calling her her, by the way, because by not using her preferred pronouns, I'd be violating YouTube's terms and conditions. This video shows her giving the students wood, so to speak. Man, we used to make fun of the woodwork teacher if he wore a purple sweater. Never mind this. Is it even safe? At school, we were taught to watch out for anything that could get caught in the lathe. Could this include fake 4-inch nipples? Students and parents have raised concerns and protested outside the school. I hope PayPal are taking note of who's protesting, by the way, and cancelling the accounts of these TERF bigot parents. But the Halton District School Board in Ontario has said that protecting any person's gender rights is the stance the school board is taking, and they're standing behind and accepting the teacher, who's clearly getting some sort of sexual kick out of wearing hyper-sexualised massive fake tits in front of school kids. The chair of the district board, Margot Shuttleworth, also told the Toronto Sun that they're going to create a safety plan. But get this, it's not to protect the kids from the teacher, it's to ensure that the teacher isn't disturbed in case protests erupt at the school. I mean, why would anybody on the school board care about children at the school being harmed when there are the feelings of a middle-aged male teacher to worry about? Trans activists rushed to the teacher's defence. One guy said, "Do we now believe that high school students are harmed by seeing giant fake breasts?" Well, the students are saying that the teacher makes them feel uncomfortable, with one telling the Toronto Sun that they don't believe it's normal, but feel that they can't say anything because of the woke gender ideology that they have to adhere to. But what choice do the school board have? Gender ideology means that they have to completely affirm the trans teacher, and anyone who doesn't will be hauled in front of the school's Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Board and fired. And when they're fired, they won't even be able to make any other money because their PayPal will be cancelled. But wait, there's some good news. An anonymous post, apparently from a student at the school, says that this dude is gaming the system. The teacher was almost fired for toxic masculinity as well as not embracing woke culture. He'd say to his class how silly gender-neutral bathrooms are. The school board hates him. He's now upping the ante to exploit the very clown world the school and society itself created. His long game is to get fired then sue for discrimination. There is no other explanation. No better way to troll clown world than to become an over-the-top caricature of a woman. I mean, the prospect that he could be faking it to mock woke culture and expose the insanity of its rules made liberals furious on Twitter. They fully supported him doing it when they thought he was getting some sort of sexual kick out of enacting a weird fetish of wearing massive tits in a schoolroom. But now that they've found out that he's doing it to mock them instead of enact some sort of weird fetish, they think it's bad. If he is a troll, he's got balls so big, he's using them as those massive fake tits, and he's showing how we defeat this bullshit through malicious compliance to these nonsensical gender rules. If we all wear fake tits and identify as whatever made-up gender we want, the system will it'll be exactly the fucking same. There's so much of this nonsense going on. Anybody who says that they're a woman has to be affirmed as a woman, and like they don't even need to shave or make any changes to conform to any normal gender stereotypes. So yeah, man, at least he's putting some fake tits with big long nipples on them. He's putting more effort in than some of them. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and share it with somebody who puts pronouns in their bio, and consider becoming a patron to support me making these videos. You get early access, you get a Patreon-only podcast, you also get access to Patreon-only parts of my Clown World podcast, which is launching soon. So yeah, there's loads there for you. Anyway, thanks for listening. Happy New Year's. Bye. Bye.